my divine loves. It is your mystic messenger, and I'm here on the path as you. Is the channel with some channel messages. I'm gonna speak on where I left off at. I had a lot going on. You know, the devil be working when you try to be consistent with something. So I had a situation. My device was broken, and I didn't have a way to do videos because my phone storage was too full. It was just a lot going on trying to keep me off my square, but I refused to lose. I refused to give up. And today was a hard day for me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I say I get over here and I be vulnerable, look, I'm talking to myself right now, honestly. Because it's barely people watching this page. I barely got I don't have no subscribers on this page at all. I have the Mystic Messenger, that is my where I do my readings at, tarot readings and oracle card readings over there on the Mystic Messenger. And I only have 42 subscribers over there. And I've been trying to get them to come over here, but I'm not rushing it. You feel me? I do this because it set my soul on fire, not because I'm looking for a payout. You feel me? If it happened, it happened. But I really do this more so because I love to share my wisdom. I love to share my journey of life and the things I've been through, because I feel like it's always somebody else going through similar things. And when I was going through my share of things, I didn't really have nobody to give me advice or nobody that I felt comfortable talking to. Everybody around me, I didn't feel comfortable. That's the crazy part. Like, I was around so many people, but yet I felt so alone. You feel me? Because I couldn't trust none of these people. I already knew by the way situations was going with us as friends or significant others, whatever it was. And at the end of the day, the whole thing was I overstayed my welcome a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm honest with myself. I overstayed. Like, when people did fucked up shit to me, I stayed because I thought that at that point in my life, I wasn't this aware. And I thought that that was love. I thought it was love when people hurt you and you still stay. I thought I was showing them that I truly loved them and I was loyal to them and I had their back. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's not how that works, because when you stick around, when people fuck over you, they think, oh, I can do more. They're never going to feel bad for you and like stop doing shit, fuck shit. No, they're going to say, oh, well, if I could get away with doing that, what else can I get away with doing? You feel me? And it's just going to keep going. So before I get deep into it, the message, we're going to cleanse the energy and call in spirit, because I was just yapping, but it's true. So anyway, the devil was trying to like knock me off my kick, but it ain't going to work. I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to show up till people know my name. I'm going to show up to I'm out and I got 100,000 subscribers or better. And people like, oh, you the girl from the path is you, or you the girl from you, the mystic messenger, because that's what I go by, the mystic messenger. The path of you, the path is you. It's just a channel, but I am the mystic messenger because I feel like I'm a mystical person giving mystical messages. So I am the mystic messenger. And I'm going to be that on both pages to make it less complicated, because I was just going to do different over here. I wasn't even going to show my face over here at first. But something about it is just like, listen, even if people send in negative energy, God only going to let but so much happen. I promise you, unless I need to learn something. And I'm aware of that. So, Most High God, please come down with my ancestors, archangels, and spirit guides, and clear my mind chakra, throat chakra, and heart chakra, so that I can give clear divine messages to my divine loves. Anybody sending evil eye to me and my viewers, we send it back 1,000 volts. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Archangel Michael, please come down and protect me and my viewers. Anybody sending evil eye to us, we send it back 1,000,000-fold through Archangel Michael. I forgot. I can't never leave Archangel Michael out. That's the man with the plan, okay? But yes. So let's call in spirit and I'll get into this message. This sound bowl feels so good. I'm not gonna lie. But okay, so what I was saying was, when you think that people love you, you stick around longer than you should. And sometimes we um we be in the way of people karma. Not looking like, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Don't ever sit around and be looking and waiting for somebody to get their karma. Because that's when they're not gonna get it. I promise you, the longer you sit around waiting for them to get their karma, they're not gonna get it. You gotta just release people with love. Like with me and all my situations, I released a lot of people. I don't go around a lot of people because I don't feel like it's good for my soul. You know what I'm saying? And for where I'm going in life and the growth that I'm enduring at this time. So I had to release a lot of people. And with that being said, it's like at the end of the day, I released them with love. I don't hate y'all. I don't even dislike y'all. I just know y'all not good for me and where I'm going in life because we have um, opposite paths. They want to go left. I want to go right. So, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with releasing you and being thankful to God for the experience I had with you, for the lessons you taught me, for the time we shared. You know what I'm saying? The love we. Hmm, the way I want to say that is because some of these people, the love wasn't real. But when I thought the love was real, I appreciated whatever we shared. And I'll leave it at that. But I'm going to get into this message because before my tablet broke and the last message on this page, I was speaking to you guys about why it is so important to listen more than you talk, especially when you're getting to know somebody that you could possibly be interested in, as far as like romance. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason why getting to knowing people is important and conversating with people is important because people would tell you exactly who they are if you let them speak and you don't interrupt and you don't talk so much and you just sit back and you kind of listen. They gonna tell you exactly who they is because the reason why I wanted to speak on this is because I had a gentleman. I'm just calling him a gentleman. I'm not saying that he's particularly a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he wasn't rude or anything, but I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know him like super well enough to feel like, okay, he could be a gentleman. Like, he didn't did gentleman things. But does that mean he a gentleman? No, because people would do things that they feel like will get them in a hot seat with you, or I'm just using my own words, but in good standing with you. So people would do certain things to like make you think that they're good people. You know what I'm saying? And they'll manipulate the situation. And then when you get with these people in a intimate way, or you have ties to these people now, then they show their true colors, and now it's too late. You feel me? To take back your time from them. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's always good to get to know people and let them speak and talk and tell you who they are. So before you give your energy like fully to these people, you can see who they is to ask yourself, does this energy resonate with where I'm going or what I want for my life? Because that's the thing. See, now it's a difference when people could have came towards me years ago. I was a little lost. You know what I'm saying? A lot of lost. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to y'all. This is real. I don't have no reason to be on this channel lying, and no. I don't want to make it look like anything. I want it to be authentically what it is. So I was a lot of loss years ago, and I didn't know what I want, and I didn't even really technically. I knew how to give love. I didn't know how to receive love. Um, and I know that because I received a lot of anything. I think sometimes when you lack emotional stability, you accept a lot of shit thinking it's love. wanting people around, being codependent, because probably somewhere in your childhood you didn't have emotional stability. You lack some form of love and emotional connection as a child. So when you get older, you're codependent on having people around and feeling like you need to have somebody around. You need to be around people and this and this and that and the third and the fourth and the fifth. But the more you heal yourself and grow with yourself and discover yourself, the less codependent you become. You know what I'm saying? Because you understand that you can love yourself in them areas where you wasn't loved. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta reparent ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Into the people that we want to be. It's a choice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go in there and heal your inner child and love on yourself, love on your inner child, and tell your inner child, baby, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna let you emerge. I'm gonna let you create whatever you want to create. Think about what you did when you was a kid. What did you want to do when you become an adult? And that this is the way to heal your inner child, is learning that it's okay at this big age to paint, to do pottery, to just let your creative side flow, whatever that look like. You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. Remember, this is not a race. This is just a journey of self-discovery so that you can emerge into the divine being that God wanted you to be. That's what I would say. So back to the story. So I met this guy, and he like acting as if he liked me and things like that. But I was telling him like I'm celibate right now, like I'm not having sex or whatever. And he like, I don't believe that and da da da. And I'm like, I mean, guess what? It's okay that you don't believe me. I don't need you to believe me. This is what's going on. This was when I was celibate, because I have broke my celibacy. I wasn't supposed to, being honest. But I like to be real. I like to be honest because it's a lot of people facing these things. So I wasn't supposed to break it, but things happen. Not saying that's okay. I'm going for a round two again, but this time I will not break. I promise you. It's over with. I just no. That's not just what I want right now. So, but anyway, at the time, I had honestly not broke it yet, and he's telling me like he don't believe me and all this, and I'm like, well, guess what? That's cool. But long story short, one day he invited me out. We ain't go nowhere. It wasn't like out to dinner and then, but it was just like we met up. We was at the lake and we just like kind of talked, try to get to know each other a little bit. So I asked him like, was he in serious relationships and whoop whoop. So he telling me that he been married and all of these things, and then he had these, kids, mothers, and whoop whoop, all of these things. But he had mentioned, oh, excuse me, he had mentioned that he was dating a no. This is where I had knew that it was a no for me. Like, you cool. He the maintenance man. He the maintenance man in my building, right? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is the real truth. The maintenance man in my building. The head one over all the people that work in the building. Boom. But the thing is, it's not about what job a person do or this and that. It's always about how a person make you feel. Because no matter what somebody income look like, if God put y'all together, if God put it together, if God choose y'all for each other, y'all gonna be abundant anyway. You know what I'm saying? Together, God has a plan. He has a plan of something that y'all gonna bring forth to bring financial stability if he is at the center. She is at the center. So at the end of the day, this is the energy, right? So he talking about his different relationships and whatever. So then he asked me with my birthday. So I tell him my birthday. And he like, oh, you a Cancer? I'm like, yeah. He like, I dated a Cancer. He said he dated 2 Cancers. And he was like, none of them like you though. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is out his mouth. He said, none of them like you. He was like, I don't know. When I met you, I didn't get the same type of energy that I got from them. Because he said when he dated the first girl that was a Cancer, he dated her, and their relationship went however went kind of crazy and a whole bunch of little stuff. And then he said he broke up with her and got with another Cancer. And then the next Cancer was the same as the first one. He said they was exactly the same. He felt like he dated the same girl twice. So he was like, but their energy was really alike. He said, but when he met me, he didn't get the same vibe from me that he got from them. And so I'm guessing he didn't really think that I was a Cancer at first. But that's neither here nor there. But this is the thing. I asked him, I said, do you understand why you would break up with one person and get with another person and they're exactly the same? Or at least you feel like that in your mind. It seems like this is the same person. Or they have a lot of similarities. Even if they not the same exact person. Of course, we know they're not. They in a different shell. But it feels like the same exact energy. What is that? I said, do you understand why that happened? And he looked at me with this real look and he like, no. And I said, maybe because you didn't learn the lesson the first time. And when I said that, then he went off key to another conversation about some stuff going on in his life. Woo, woo. And we talked about it and that was cool. But the bottom line is when we got done talking about that, in my head the whole time we finishing up talking, I'm already knowing like this would never go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I will have respect. I will be, cordial. I'm not a rude person. Not overly confident. I'm confident as I need to be, but I'm not overly confident to the part that I try to make people feel uncomfortable or like I'm better than them and all of that weird shit that people be doing. But my thing was, you have to understand in life that God is very aware of what we know or how we understand life. Like, even if you try, you can manipulate anything you want to, but not God. You understand me? So, with that being said, God is well aware of what we know and what we don't know, what we awakening to and what we ain't awakening to. So for me, I can't do shit the way everybody else do it because God know that I know better. He know that I'm awakened to certain things. He know that I'm aware. He know that I am conscious to certain things in the world. So I cannot move and do anything because he's gonna be like, oh no, 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 no. Ain't no grace for that because you understood the assignment. You understood what happened if you do that. So I can't just do that. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, it was like, I understand that he's not woke. He's not aware. He's not as awoken as me. And I'm sorry, but I can't be with nobody that's not awakened. I can't be with nobody that's not going to be able to feed my brain and my soul and my energy. You feel me? I have to be with a like-minded person. I have to be with somebody that can feed my soul because I am not one of them. Like, sex, cool, yeah, good sex. Okay, whoop-de-fucking do, okay? That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Finances, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. We need finances and we need it, to survive and live. But I'm still not materialistic. I need connection. I need real love. I need my brain fed. It's something different for me. It's like, all of them things is cool, but that's what I need to make me feel good. Like, you feel me? Not even what I need to make me feel good. This is what I want. This is what I want. I want a relationship where we can feed each other brain, soul, on every level. Like, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. I need you to feed me and I feed you back. And we just like a well-oiled machine. You get what I'm saying? A nice reciprocation, a nice back and forth movement to feed each other. That's what I need. If it ain't that, I don't want it. So you feel me? So for me, the reason why I was telling y'all it's so important to listen, because he basically told me everything I needed to know so that I ain't have to waste my time. I didn't have to waste my time seeing where this might go or investing in too much of my time into it, because I'm already knowing we ain't on the same page, because you can't even understand why would you date two people and it seem like they're the same two people. Because guess what? Energies carry. Like, this is the thing with a karmic cycle. With a karmic cycle, you go get the same energy in a different body. Do you understand that? So with that being said, that means if you don't pass the test of the karmic energies around you, if a karmic energy try to manipulate your mind and get you to do things that you don't want to do and things like that, and you do it, you will be in a karmic cycle for a while until you understand that you have the right to not be in the karmic cycle. You have the right to say, no, I don't want to do that. You have the right to be like, no, you can't manipulate me. I'm not doing that. You feel what I'm saying? You have this right. You are the owner of yourself. You understand me? The Most High and you are co-creating together to bring forth the divine being that you're supposed to be. This is your higher self we're talking about. So with that being said, if you in a karmic cycle, it's going to feel like you keep being the same person in different bodies. It's going to feel like the same energy in different bodies. I've been there. I know what it feel like. So it's like at the end of the day, when I'm trying to tell and spill the tea to my viewers, to the people in the world, whoever see this message, whenever you see this message, because it's timeless, is that if you been feeling that energy or you felt that energy, this is what it is. There's a lesson that you need to learn that you're not learning. And if you don't learn the lesson, God's going to keep sending the same energy to you in different people until you learn the lesson that you need to move to the next level. It's like a game. It's like a video game. You only get to the next level if what? If you pass the level before. So you need to pass this level to get to the next level. And you got to keep going up. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what it looked like for other people's life, your life is yours. Don't compare yours to nobody else's, because theirs is theirs. Whatever battles they battling, that's their battles. Whether it look like they doing better than you or less than you, don't even matter. That ain't your business. You got to tell your mind when shit come up and your mind thinking about other people's lives, or like, oh, such and such. You got to be like, thank you, mom, but no thanks. We not worried about what other people doing. This is something that I do daily. I'm not going to lie, because sometimes I just be sitting. I don't even really be thinking about people. Like, my own brain, I know I'm not thinking about people, but the mind has a mind of its own too. So shit had just come up in your head, like, because you could be thinking about this somewhere in your subconscious or something. I don't know. It just come up. And I'll be sitting there and then my mind would just have a thought about somebody. And I'll be like, why is I'm thinking about them? 9 times out of 10, they somewhere thinking about you though, for real. Like, if you know you ain't really been thinking about a person, you ain't been looking into them or seeing them or dealing with them, and then it just random, you just think about them, that's because they somewhere randomly thinking about you. It's a telepathic connection, whether it be karmic or not, it's there. But at the end of the day, what I was saying is, when you I kind of lost my train of thought, but it's gonna come back. What I was saying. I'm gonna just speak on that. So the karmic energy, you have to pass the test or to keep showing up. You'll get a new face, a new shell. And when they come in, they not gonna come in the exact same. They're gonna come in and it's gonna seem, you hear what I'm saying? Seem like they're different in the beginning. In the beginning. And then soon as you really start liking them and y'all dealing with each other and time come, you're gonna start seeing signs of shit they doing and you're gonna be like, they act just like, it feels like I'm going through the, yeah, because you are. Because you didn't learn the lesson with the last body that God used. You didn't learn. So he like, oh, I gotta send a new body, but same lesson till you understand. Till you pick you. That's what it is. It's not even till you understand. It's really until you understand to pick yourself. You feel what I'm saying? You need to pick you every time. When you come up in these situations with people and they make you feel a way that's not, I'm not going to say comfortable, that wouldn't be a right word because comfortable is not always good. Excuse me for your order. I'm not going to say comfortable because comfortable is not always good. In growth, you need to get out your comfort zone. So I wouldn't say if it don't make you feel comfortable. I would say uneasy. If you around any type of energy that make you feel uneasy or make you feel like you got to question, you got to question how this is confirmation, these burps and stuff, just all coming up, right? If you got to question a friendship, a partnership, a love, if you got to question how people fuck with you, that alone lets you know that these people is probably not in it for the long run. Because when somebody really love you, they're going to show you. It's going to be action. It's not going to be words. It's not going to be a lot of talking. It's not going to be a lot of, oh, I promise this going to be different. No. People that really love you and fuck with you and show up for you, they going to do it just like that. It ain't going to be no question asked. What's understood don't have to be explained is what we always say, right? So that's the truth. If somebody really love you, you ain't going to have to question, do they love you? They going to make sure you know that they love you because they want you to know. If they don't want you with somebody else and they want to be with you and grow with you, why would they allow you to be somewhere thinking if they love you or not? Worried if you love them, if they love you or not. No, they're going to reassure you every time because they know that's what you need. Oh, she know that I love her, but I want her to know that this is real. This is different from all the shit that she been through. This is different from the people that made her wonder or made him wonder. I'm going to be the person that show. I'm going to show him I love him. I'm going to show her I love her. I'm going to show her with love language. If it's expressive love language, gift love language, whatever your love language is, I'm going to give that love language to you so that you understand that this is real and something different from all the other things that you experience. That's what real love look like. Real love look like you don't have to wonder about it. You don't have to be shaky about it. Your nervous system ain't going to be all out of whack about it. Your nervous system going to feel safe. You going to feel safe. This love is going to be reassuring without being mad that it got to reassure you. Because you know what I'm saying. When you dealing with people, just say when you dealing with them negative energies, that's really not your person. These is just people to prepare you for the person that you really going to be with. And you like, well, I don't feel comfortable about this and I need reassurance. And they like, I ain't about to keep on telling you how I love you and da-da-da-da-da and showing you all this and all of that. If you don't believe I love you, then all that fly shit. If they really loved you, why would it take that much energy to explain that I love you? Why would you be mad that I need reassurance to know that you love me if you really love me? Why would you be mad that you have to reassure me that you love me if you really love me and you knew that I've been through some trauma that makes me feel uneasy when it comes to love? It could have came from my upbringing. It could have came from, past relationships. It could have came from a lot of different things, all type of life trauma. A person that really loved you would never be irritated with having to reassure you that they got your back because they understand what you've been through. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm getting at is make sure that when you meeting people and you talking to people and you thinking about taking your life to the next level with somebody, that you take time to let them speak. Let them tell you who they are and listen when they tell you the first time. Because guess what? Can't nobody tell you better than themselves who they are. Can't nobody else show you better than the person themselves who they are. So you always listen double times of what they saying and make sure that you always third eye aware of who they are. You feel what I'm saying? And I needed y'all to know that because I felt like if I wouldn't have listened as much as I did that day, I would have been intrigued by what person he is. It seemed like he a good person. He doing this, he doing that, and he looked like this, he looked like that, and no. Mm-mm. Pineapples. Not gonna work this time because I'm too aware. I heard that. I said, oh, you don't understand? Yeah, you're not awakened. What am I gonna do with you? Listen, I can awaken people, but I can awaken people by giving them the advice that I have, my wisdom for where I've been in life, in the walks of life. And if they've been in similar walks, this advice might help them. But I'm not in the place of feeling like I need to go get me a project to build the person that I want. No. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not in that space no more. This ain't Build a Bear, and I'm not building a man. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta build me. You see what I'm saying? So whoever need to build themselves, and they need to be whole and complete on their own. And when I meet you and you meet me, we need to be whole and complete on our own. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. So if it feel like I gotta build you and don't get it twisted. What I mean by build is like somebody that's asleep, not awakened, not conscious, not aware. I gotta wake you up and try to bring you up to my level. No, before I bring you up to my level, you'll be pulling me down to yours. Not gonna happen. And when I mean build, when you get with a person who is whole and complete, I'm whole and complete within myself and you whole and complete within yourself, we can build anything. We can build anything. But what I meant when I say build, I can build with a person who whole and complete within themselves like me. But if you're not, I don't have the time frame to even the mind capacity or what I'm gonna have to go through to try to build you up and get you conscious like me. Before that, you would be and bring me back down to the levels I already came from. Not doing that no more. So you might be seeing 333, which is transformational. But I just wanted y'all to understand. Talk less, listen more. You could save yourself from a lot of heartache, a lot of time wasted, a lot of people playing with your emotions and taking you through dips and dives that you don't even have to endure if you listen more than you talk. And that's our problem. We talk a lot. We don't want to listen. We don't want to take good advice from the people that give it to us because it's hard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to do what's easy. People do not like to do what's hard. People love to do the easy thing. If it feel like it's going to be hard and take too much work, they don't want to do it. So, I'm just giving y'all some pointers. You have free will. I'm not on here telling people what they got to do, how they got to move. I'm just giving you advice on how to move and advice on and guidance through things. that you might be experiencing at this time. But I'm not forcing anything on you. You got free will. You can listen, take what resonate, leave what don't. That's your prerogative. Do you understand? I'm not here to try to tell you what to do, to be your parent, to re-raise you, or none of that. All I'm doing is giving advice that I felt like when I was on my journey, I wish I could have had somebody telling me these things or helping me along the way. And that's just being real. So, I was supposed to get an inner peace card, but I didn't. But I'm gonna give you an affirmation, and I'm gonna give you an angelic message, an angel activation. These are new. I just got these, so I like them. I tried them already, so I'm gonna give you that, and a message from the universe that you might need to hear. Oh, and an angel number. So let's take one of these out. We ain't gonna do all of them. We gonna do. Maybe we can. We'll see. You definitely need an affirmation of the day. And then we'll choose between them three. Holy Spirit, please come down and give me clear messages. What affirmation do my divine loves need at this time? Flipped over. I honor my womb by leaning into its pain and recognizing the role it's played in my becoming. I honor my womb by leaning into its pain and recognizing the role it played in my becoming. I love this because this is kind of on the lines of what we was talking about. Like at the end of the day, I really didn't speak on this per se, but sort of kind of. It's like your pain always make you who you are. So the things that you go through is never for nothing. The pain that you endure is never for nothing. The sacrifices you made are never unnoticed. These are things that's helping you create the better version of you, the higher version of you, the divine being in you. This is what played a part in your becoming. So you honor them wounds, because if it wasn't for them wounds, you wouldn't have the knowledge, the wisdom, or the strength to move forward and endure the beautiful things that you deserve to endure, because you went through these pain, this wound, and now you becoming a better person from that wound, from that pain. You feel me? So I like that. Affirmation. I'm about to start back doing tarot card today. Oh, excuse me. I'm just speaking out loud. I'm gonna start doing that too again. And I'm feeling like, which one? I'm gonna give you a message from the universe. We'll do an angel activation the next time. Holy Spirit, please come down and give me clear messages. What do me and my divine loves need to hear from? Ooh. What do me and my divine loves need to hear from the universe at this time? Ooh, they gave us two. The way they came out, I have no choice but to give them to you. We're always speaking to you and sending you messages. When you feel like you're alone in a situation, just know that you never truly are. We are reminding you to stop looking around and believe in something else, something more. We've got your back. If something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you're unhappy in your life, change it. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life, right? Crazy part is like some of this has to do with what I said. At the end of the day, if something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. Trust it. You are in control of you. You understand me? You can't control nothing else in this world but yourself. So do what sets your soul on fire. Do what makes you happy. People, places, things. Be around people that make you happy and uplift you. Do things that gets your creative spark rolling. Do things that set your soul on fire, that makes you happy. Go places that raises your vibration, that makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta wait on nobody. You ain't waiting on nobody. You waiting on yourself. Ain't no knight in shining armor. You are the knight in shining armor that's gonna save yourself. And if you don't save yourself, you probably won't be saved. I'm just being honest. Like, God is meant to help you along the way. God is gonna guide you through the ways to help yourself. But God is building you up to let you understand you can help yourself because I am within you. So how could you fail? You can't fail. God is with you every day, every single day. He in your DNA. That is what he's saying. I am with you in your DNA. You walking around with me in your body. So it ain't nothing that you can't do. But I'm going to show you the way. But I can't do it for you. Can't nobody do it for you. You got to do it for you. And that's the energy. We get an angel number. I'm going to let y'all go because we 40 minutes in. Look, the angel message. 1010. It's up to you. Didn't I just say it's up to you? If you don't say yourself, you won't be saved, baby. Promise you. That's for you, me, and whoever else listening. It's up to you. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, unconditional love. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individual circumstances and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. So trust in the process. Things are happening behind the scenes to put you in the right place at the right time with the right people. Okay? If this resonated with you, leave me a heart in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Send to other people that you think might need to hear this message. Tell them to subscribe to The Path Is You. You can also catch me on the Mystic Messenger giving tarot readings and oracle readings over there if you want more insight. Or, you into tarot and you want some guidance along the way as far as life situations more accurately. So, yeah. I'm your Mystic Messenger. God love you the most, and I love you too. And I'll see you guys on the next one.